Alright, what's up everybody? Here we go. Before I start the video, man, I just want to thank everybody once again for helping me push back against those Biden bots on my Champions Fitness Google page. Thank you all so much, man, for resurrecting that for me. It was basically 4 or 5 Democrats, like the hideous Democrats, not the Joe Manchin Democrats, the hideous motherfuckers that want to stomp a flag because you support Donald Trump. It's like 4 or 5 of them. But they all had like 20 or 30 bot accounts. Just fucking vaporized my Google business page for no reason. My subs and my YouTube supporters and other YouTubers came to my rescue. It was pretty badass what y'all did. So, hell yeah, man. Thank you guys so much. I'm indebted to you guys for that. So here, I'm going to help you guys make money next week. This is how I'm going to make money. I'm going to walk you through it. You guys aren't going to believe me, but hand on the Bible, and I'm a very religious person. I'm a Catholic. Hand on the Bible. I went 11 for 11 trades last week. Now I can trade 11 times because I got a big accounts, but you might not be able to trade 11 times. So what can you do? You can trade 3 times. You can day trade 3 times, but you can swing trade as many times as you want. So you can get like 2 or 3 swing trades in there. Set up a day trade on Monday and a swing trade on Monday. Set up a day trade on Tuesday and a swing trade on Tuesday. Set up a day trade on Wednesday and a swing trade on Wednesday. There you go. You're already up to 7, right? So 6 or 7, man. Keep doing that. And that's how you'll get. This is how I started, and that's how I got to where I'm at. I'm going to start with Dwac. The very first position I'm going to try to set for myself, I'm watching 3 a.m. I'm watching 6 a.m. I'm not getting in. I won't be jumping in at those times. I'm just watching those times for Dwac. Now, all last week, my entries were 2760, 2780, 2820, 2850, 28. I even caught some high 28s. That's how I'm getting in. I'm getting in really, really low. And just be patient, guys, because it will tap it. Set your limit orders. Be patient. It's going to hit it. The only thing that caught me off guard that slowed me down last week was that $2 spike out of nowhere. When Donald Trump announced that he's already made up his mind, he just hasn't decided. He's like, yeah, I'm going to run in 2024. I just don't know when I'm going to announce it. And we got like that $2 or $3 spike off it. It fucking threw me off. I'm like, damn you, man. Like, if you're going to do it, just go all fucking in and do it. Because it threw my algorithm out of whack. Then I could have had 2 or 3 more trades still fucking pushing the way I was pushing had he had not done that. But anyway, I caught the new $2, $3 push. I got in, successful. But coming down a little bit. Somebody told me they got in Dwac at 31. I was like, oh my fuck, that's the top. Why would you fucking bet the top? I'm selling. I don't even sell at 31. I'm still selling at like $30.50, $29.70, $29. Like if I get in at like 27.60, I would sell at 28.10. Like that's it. Those small patterns, and then she'd come back down, and I'd get in at like 27.80, and it would go to 28.30, and I'd sell. And I did that so many times, the rinse and repeat, man. You guys can just run that fucking gamut, and that's how you make money. Everybody's been sold this bill of goods that you're going to hit the lottery. You're going to hit the lottery. You're holding the jackpot. It's the MOAS. That's how you're going to get rich. The real way that you get rich in the stock market is doing exactly what I'm doing. That's it. Very slow. Okay? Start with $1,000. Double it, triple it, quadruple it. Turn it into $10,000. Now guess what? Now you're betting with $10,000. Every time you bet the $10,000, you make $1,000 now. That's like me now. Every time I bet $100,000, I make $10,000. That's my goal. You see what I'm saying? You get to that level, and that bigger money makes you money, but the small money's got to get you going. All right? Don't expect anything, guys. Like, don't expect this fucking shit with all this, oh, you got the jackpot, man. It's coming. Just hold. It's the jackpot. No, it ain't coming. Listen, shout out to Free From It All. Kevin and John Wick Sniping are working on his play. It's TBLT, Tblt. I'm studying it now. Thank you, Kevin. You guys check out Kevin Free From It All. Maybe the channel's just called Free From It All now, but Kevin's doing the DD on Tblt. He found a great company. This is not like Redbox. This is meaning there's no expiration date. This is just a phenomenal company that did a reverse stock split. So shares went down to 1 lousy million for the float, okay? No float. It's shorted 136%. Is it a short play? Do you want it to be a short play? Do you want to, get in and just stick it out? No. What you want to do is that's created some good volatility for you to day trade it. Okay, so I'm going to study it tomorrow. I'm not getting in tomorrow. All I'm doing is studying this. Now, if I were to catch a pattern on TBLT tomorrow, bet your ass I'm going to hop in. Okay, if I catch a pattern and I'm 100% confident that I can ride that pattern, be successful, get in and out really fast, and make money. What's the pattern? 15 cents. I wouldn't even dare move for anything over 15 cents with TBLT. Meaning if it's sitting at 250, I'm selling at 265. I'm setting up a limit order to buy and a limit order to sell. If I catch it and I see it go back down to 250 and I see no reason why it's going to be shorted any lower, always remember that, guys. With the short interest being that high, they can manipulate, but they don't have an options chain to do a lot of crazy manipulation because the float is so low, the 1 million, they don't qualify for an options chain, and that's usually where all the hidden manipulation, like the real devious, dirty bullshit, is in that fucking options chain. Do they still have a dark pool, payment for order flow on certain brokers? Yes. They do. So there's where your manipulation is going to come into play. You have to study that, figure out how they're manipulating the stock, and try to trade in between those lines, okay? 250, 265. Let's say the market opens and she goes from 265 to 280. That's another beautiful trade. Let's say, and I'm just using that for an example. That's why I have to study it, but I believe there's just moderate volatility right now on this play. It's got to be, it's already hit ground level and come back up. People started betting on it. So there's somewhat concrete ground to bet on this thing and not lose your ass, but you damn sure aren't betting on this hoping for a MOAS. Of course, that could happen, and if you get lucky and you're sitting on it, hallelujah, man, you scored. She tripled. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for no fucking $1,000 or none of that shit. Just let this thing triple or double if a MOAS were ever to happen because of the 136 short interest, and they're paying over 300% cost to borrow. I'm getting all this DD from Kevin Free From It All. I have not looked it up. I'm going off of what he's saying. I have not studied it. I haven't looked it up yet. Okay? But a lot of his plays seem to be very, very fucking on point and accurate. So this is another one that I'm adding to my repertoire, and it's a little cheaper for some of you guys to get in and make a lot of money. Bet $1,000 on this play. Make you a couple bucks, $100 here, $100 there. You're swing trading, you're day trading, you're pulling these $100 out of it. Next thing you know, by the end of next week, you got $2,000. Okay, guys? There it is. So, Dwac, day trading, the fuck out of it next week. I know for a fact now, listen to me. Because of Ivana's death, you see, there's no Truth Social posts. There's nothing going on. It's really quiet. Trump's going to be really quiet next week, which means the ticker itself will consolidate. Truth Social will consolidate next week, trade sideways. Nobody's going to want to sell and get out. Not too many people are going to bum rush the stock to get in because there's not going to be any news. So all it's going to do is moderate volatility sideways so you could pluck this thing. I can pluck this thing, pull a lot of money out of it because it's almost guaranteed up 1%, down 2%, up 2%, down 2%. That shit's almost guaranteed for next week because we know there's not going to be any news on Donald Trump. The funeral, the wake, he's got to go to New York. There's going to be no news. There's going to be absolutely no news. So it's a very safe play for next week. The following week, he might have a wild hair up his ass. He might start getting on Truth Social. Things could change. But until then, it's a very safe play going into next week. Consolidation, I believe it's going to ride once again from 28s The medium 28s to 30, 28s to 30, 28s to 30. She might tap $30.50. You might get lucky she's going to tap 31, but we don't play that shit. We don't play the highs and we don't play the low lows. We play the middle. The safest ground is the middle ground for every play, including Dwac. Did you catch what I just said? Because that's how you're going to play it. You're playing that middle ground. What's the middle ground? High to mid 28s, low 29s. If you're lucky enough to get in for the 2780, you're going high 27s, low 28s. Those are the two areas that you're trading Dwac. Don't you ever buy Dwac right now at $31. I haven't even ever bought Dwac at like 30, over 30. I'm constantly in the 27s, the 28s, and the 29s. That's it. Won't even, if it's got a 3 in front of it, I won't fucking touch that shit. I'm selling when she hits the 3. I'm not buying. All right? That's how you're going to make money next week. Hope y'all do. Please make some fucking money. Go slow. Don't get anxious and just pull the trigger for no reason. Study it. Really know what you're doing. Put in a limit order. Be patient. Don't be looking at the fucking ticker and and all this and the clock and the money and like, oh, I'm missing, so let me move my limit order up and just so I can get a trade in for today, and then you're fucked. Do what you believe in. Do what you know is repetitive. Follow this damn ticker from last week. Study all last week. Last week was the perfect week to study for Dwac because it had everything involved in day trading. Study it. Move the formation to this week. Play it because it's going to mimic last week, other than the big $2-3 spike off of the news that came out. That's the only thing we're not going to get. We're going to get consolidation. But early on in the week, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, play those patterns because those patterns will mimic themselves this week. That money is going to be there this week, okay? If you make money, I need you guys to comment as you're making the money on my videos. Comment on my videos and let me know how many shares you traded and how much money you made. I want to start hearing from you guys that you're learning how to day trade, okay? Fuck taxes. Taxes ain't shit. You make $1,000 and you only got to pay $300. At best, you're paying $300. You keep $700. You make $1 million, you keep $700,000. You guys catching this shit? Who gives a fuck about taxes, man? We all got to pay taxes. It's just a part of getting fucking rich. Nothing wrong with that. Help the fucking country out. Help the fucking military out. They need the fucking money, man, to protect us anyway. So, you know, when Trump was in office, I was happy as fuck to pay my taxes because I'm like, this motherfucker's protecting me. This guy's helping me make my fucking money. Yeah, I'm not so gung-ho to pay my fucking taxes right now because of this dumbass in the fucking White House. I don't want to help him, but I still want to help my fucking country. So who gives a fuck about paying taxes, man? Be happy that you're in the USA and you can somehow help this fucking country out. That's the way I look at it, all right? If it weren't for this beautiful country, I wouldn't be able to make this fucking money, all right? All right. Y'all have an awesome fucking day trading week. My ass is up at 3 a.m. tomorrow studying Dwac and Tblt. I will be up at 3 fucking a.m. studying this shit. I will have my trades ready to fucking go. Y'all have an awesome day tomorrow. Doge Warrior out, baby. Shaboom. Peace.